Hey everybody, we're going to talk about the device details working view. This view is really neat. On the horizontal axis, we see specific devices. On the vertical, we see the sources via API for those devices that's being pulled in near real time. So here we have Automox, CrowdStrike, Landsweeper. Now the colors, they're going to go ahead and signify the last time that we've seen that device per that source. So in CrowdStrike, we saw this one 2 minutes ago. If we come down here, we saw this Landsweeper 23 hours ago. Below that, it's 4 months ago. So maybe that's a device that's experiencing some problem. We need to take a look. Maybe we're deprovisioning it, so we're expecting this. But if we're not, it's something we can look into. Now this view in its entirety, this 586 views, is being pulled from this source and filter mechanism on the left. So here we have a Venn diagram that we've talked about before, with Microsoft Active Directory in this example, with CrowdStrike and Automox. And collectively, they share 586 devices in common. If I just want to click on CrowdStrike, where CrowdStrike's the only thing showing up, there's only one device there, right? And then I can also filter here by OS platforms, releases, Macs, regions, so on and so forth. I've just selected Windows, Windows Server, and Linux to make things easy. Now, if I want to look at a specific device and drill down, I'm going to use a little cheat here because I haven't talked about queries before. This really deserves its own dedicated video, but for now, I'm just going to do a quick search on a host, ttnjcf. Again, we're going to come back to this in another video. And I pull up via the query one particular device. And again, we see the device information, we see the sources that are creating this particular device and the last time that this device has shown up there. But now I say show details. And this is really cool because each source, Malwarebytes versus CrowdStrike versus Microsoft Active Directory, is going to show us different information and different attributes. And that makes sense, right? Because security devices versus ops, config, risk management, patching, they're all going to have different attributes. What's really nice is in this left-hand column, every single attribute from these 4 disparate devices is collectively pulled into here and put on display. I also like this timeline feature, so I can go ahead and pick a specific timeline. Let's say February 15th. There's 17 events, a lot of events here. We'll click on this one event, and we'll go to the 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. time slice. And with that, something looks like it happened at 2:28. So let's drill into that, and we see a lot of interesting things here. The first is the MAC address changed, so maybe we moved from wired to wireless or vice versa. And because that changed, the manufacturers of those Macs changed. So we went from Dell to Intel. We see that the CrowdStrike agent was upgraded from 6.49 to 6.52. And along with that MAC address change over here, we moved from a .206 to a .186 IP address. Now what's great about this is you get this nice normalized, aggregated, and correlated view from multiple sources for a single device.